Hello, my Zentangle friends. Welcome to Not Perfect Zen. This is Barbara Langston, CZT, Certified Zentangle Teacher, and welcome to day 9 of Inktober 2021. For each of these Inktober tutorials, I'm planning to use just the basics, Micron 01, the graphite pencil, and a blending stump. And this is my practice journal for Inktober 2021. And today's pattern, I'm not honestly sure how to say this. I'm going to call it Exact, X-A-C, and it's by Susan Yao, and she is a CZT. And these are some of the variations that I've seen on the internet, on social media, Facebook, Instagram. And so I'm going to start by showing you the basics for this pattern. The step outs are on Instagram, and so I don't know if all of you have access to Instagram, but I will do my best to show you the basic steps for this if you can't get to the step out. So she starts with a dot in the center, and then she puts 4 dots, hopefully somewhat evenly spaced. I rarely get mine all the same. And then you're going to put these rice shapes or a petal, I'm not sure, whatever you want to call this, kind of a rice kernel shape. Connecting from those dots to the center. Yeah, some of mine are definitely longer than the others, but it'll be okay. So the next thing you're going to do is come to the tip. Zoom in just a little bit more. Come to the tip of your petal here. Come up a little bit, and then bring it down and anchor it in the center. And I'm trying to actually keep more of a straight line. Bring it down, come out straight, and bring it down. Okay, so we're going to do that on all 4 sides. Bring it up, anchor it, and bring it down. Aura to the center. You do that 3 times on each of these. Yeah, that one's definitely longer than the rest of them. Okay. And one more time. All right, and then the next thing she does is add those same rice shapes here in the center, and then add those same auras coming back down to the center. And again, it's 3 times on each one of these. Just 1, 2, 3, and then 1 more. Okay. So I have struggled with this one to get it to kind of be more even, but I think it's just the nature of the beast. It's my nature anyway to not get these exactly right. As you can see on this one, it didn't come out quite even. This one did a little bit better, but this is a variation that I saw on the internet, and having it all come out to one side, and then another variation where it looks more like a flower. And I really like how this looks, and this one also. As far as the rounded one, not so much. That didn't come out well for me anyway. And then one that I was playing with this morning was just basically doing what I was showing you here, but I just kept going and going with that, and I kind of like how that one turned out. So let's just start and see how we can make this one look. This is one of my 4-inch by 4.5-inch tiles. As always, you can do this on whatever you have available. I'm going to start in the center with my dot, and I'm going to go ahead and just draw the petals. I'm thinking maybe I can get them to be a more even size doing it that way instead of drawing the dots. So there's 2. Three, and 4. Okay, I think that's a little bit closer. And then I'm going to do my auras. I'm trying to come up about the same distance on each one of these. Okay. I'll zoom in a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to round the corners here just a little bit. I like how it looks when you soften these corners. That one also. Gives it just a little bit of variation. And again, this is not how she does her original step out, but I saw where someone had done this. Okay, and then I'm going to add little fescues here and come up with one small one here, and then another one coming this way. And I'm going to do that in each one. So I'm going to start here. Whoops. Start on the left. Of course, this is optional, whether you do this or not. Okay, so now I'm going to add some more on each side. Fill that in if it's open. So there's 1, 2, 3, and it looks like that one's going behind. I'm going to go ahead and add the little fescues here and round these corners. Okay, rounding the corners again. Adding the little fescue inside. Okay. Okay, so then you just continue adding in any direction that you want. I'm going to have a little stem come up this way, and I'm going to add a petal and bring that around. I'm just going to do it 2 times instead of 3. Add another one over here. Another small one here. And another one here. And then one more here. I think I'm going to put another little one here. Okay, I think that kind of evens it out. Around this corner down here. And I think I'll add another one. This was unplanned for, but I just think I want to add something to this. I liked how the little flower looked when I practiced it. And you can just keep going with these as large as you want to make it, or small. Okay, let's just go ahead and put one on each side and see how it looks. What if? I like to do what if. What if I add another one? I'm not talking much because I end up having to kind of concentrate on this one for some reason. I'm happy to say that we have some nice weather here in Houston. It has cooled down. It's not so humid. It's actually nice to be outside. Okay, let's do one here. For each of the Inktober Tangles, except for maybe little things like fescue or tipple, little orbs. I'm trying to make these just one pattern, a mono tangle. And then I'm hoping to put them more together. Once I get the main videos finished, I'll be able to relax and just play with putting them together on tiles. All right, let's back it up just a tiny bit. So I think I'll put just a single little dot in each of these instead of the two that I put in the other ones. And then we will do the shading. Okay. And the same way that I kind of rounded those petals down into the stem, I'm going to do the same thing on these. Okay. Now for shading. In general, when you have a lot of lines coming together at one point, that's where you want to add your shading. So at the bottom of each of these, and where this one also goes behind another, I'm going to add some graphite. Okay, same thing up here. All right, now we start at the center of this one and start softening that. Pull it up toward this part of the petal. These can be pretty in various colors. Shading always helps. All right. Not bad for being unplanned. So that is the tangle Zach, I guess. Like I said, I'm not sure how to say it. By Susan Yao. And there are a couple of variations of ways that you can do it. So I hope that helped you. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I have found that I use my phone. My iPhone is the camera. It's not focusing very well at a little bit of a distance, and I'm not sure why. So zooming in just a little bit so that you can see this better. Thanks again for joining me. Thanks for watching. And I will see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.